Hello everyone and welcome back to the Tyler Gibson Superstar Mode. In the last episode, we finished out the regular season, finishing 14-3, and Tyler Gibson successfully got 6,000 yards in a single season. These are the final stats: 6,166 yards, 55 touchdowns to 17 interceptions on 67% completion percentage. Rushing, Josh Jacobs did hit 1,000 yards and Tyler just under 700 with an additional 9 touchdowns. Receiving, Davante Adams led the way, 1,500 yards and 16 touchdowns. Michael Mayer, who missed the final, I want to say 3 weeks, maybe 2 weeks of the regular season, just under 1,400 yards with 15 touchdowns. And Jonathan Mingo, who really came on strong to end the season, had 69 receptions, 1,200 yards, and 7 touchdowns. If you're curious, Max Crosby continues to be absolutely disgusting. He has now broken his own sack record 3 seasons running with 26 this season. It doesn't even make sense. If we look at stats around the NFL, Tyler beat everyone in just about every way, and it's not particularly close. Justin Herbert went the whole season without throwing an interception, though. That's pretty crazy. We led in touchdowns, we led in yards. I would assume that we were close to leading in completions. Actually, we were only 3rd in completions. We had a low completion percentage, but that's to be expected. We probably were close to leading in interceptions. We were 3rd. We only had like 4 interceptions going into like week 13, and then threw a ton while trying to get this 6,000 yards thing done. So, you know, my bad. Receiving, Davante did just barely win in receiving yards, beating out Rashee Rice. He also led the league in touchdowns, which makes you think, did he win the wide receiver triple crown? No, he was down here sort of around 10th-ish in receptions. If we look at the in-season awards, Tyler Gibson, of course, is going to win his 3rd league MVP, and in today's episode, looking to win his 2nd Super Bowl and hopefully 2nd Super Bowl MVP. If we view the playoff bracket, we did somehow get the first round bye despite nearly choking it away last episode in a crazy loss to the Bills, but we will have a bye week here in the wild card round and then play the lowest remaining seed after that. So I'll get through these activities and we'll advance to the divisional round and go from there. I went ahead and advanced the week. I can see at the top that it says Chiefs week. We are playing the Kansas City Chiefs in the divisional. They beat the Bills 24-21, classic Bills versus Chiefs in the playoffs. Chiefs always win. Chiefs are the 5 seed, so they are the lowest remaining team, so we will play them in the divisional round, and I believe at least one of our losses this season was to them, so that's not the ideal draw, to be honest. I'd rather have played the Titans of the 3 remaining teams. We do have 4 skill points to spend, but all of these cost at least 3. Honestly, let's just start getting everything to 93, starting with short throw accuracy, which will cost 3 skill points, and then we'll hold on to our 1 remaining skill point to spend it on medium throw accuracy once we get 2 more. I'll get through these activities and then we will play this playoff matchup against the Chiefs. The Chiefs, obviously a very good team still, of course led by Patrick Mahomes. Obviously they're going to be good. They are an 84 overall. We get +3 stamina, +2 throw accurate, and +2 throw on the run. I also believe we have +3 throw power, which is a 99 for throw power for today. So we've got a ton of boosts. I would hope that we can win this game. Let's get into it. We of course get the home field advantage through the next 2 rounds of the playoffs, since we are the 1 seed, and I don't even know where the Super Bowl would be. Obviously, it's probably not going to be in Vegas, so we shall see. Now that it's the playoffs, we can chill out. I don't have to play like an absolute maniac anymore. 1st and 10 from the 25. We'll hand it off to Josh Jacobs to get the playoffs started, and he gets 9. Jacobs only got to 1,000 yards this season because I decided to run the ball in the final week of the regular season, since we didn't need any more passing yards, and now I'm regretting getting him the ball. -1. 3rd and 2 from the 33. Looking to throw. Trying to hit Josh Jacobs. And he drops it. Drop him from the roster. 4th and 2. We punted away to start the playoffs. The Chiefs get 3. So it is 3-0 to start with 3:57 left in the 1st quarter. Tyler on the run. Throws Davante Adams, who is capable of breaking tackles and juking defenders. Unlike his teammate Josh Jacobs, it'll be 2nd and 1. From the 34, it's 2nd down. Tyler hands off Josh. Oh my pancake from, oh my God, this play was crazy. 1st and 10 to the 44. What? Let's watch this again. First and foremost, watch number 69. Oh my God, this camera control. First and foremost, watch number 69. Bang, absolute pancake. And then Josh Jacobs, in an attempt to get some additional yards, went for a hurdle and did a backflip, almost landing it. 1st and 10 from the 44. Handoff, Josh. Jukes back, gets 2. 2nd and 8 from the 45. We're going play action, and we're launching it for Jonathan Mingo. Oh, he cut like in. I feel like he did not need to cut in. He could have just kept running. 1st and 10 again at the 37, as Tyler will look to throw. And Jonathan Mingo's open again. Probably not going to get a first, but does get 9. So the cheese plays have been re-allowed by the viewers. You guys love cheese, evidently. On 2nd and 1, Michael Mayer open-ish. Oh my God, why? Why, Michael? Why? Catch it like a man. Don't slide down, try to catch it like a baby. Let's Justin Simmons, the former Bronco, get a pick. I feel like that's Michael Mayer's fault. I feel like it's the first time where it's the receiver's fault. Why is he falling down? Oh my God, the lights went out. Do you guys remember when this used to happen? A couple seasons ago? I thought they patched this. It's dark in Allegiant Stadium, and we're down 10-0. We're gonna lose to the Chiefs in the Divisional, aren't we? Well, it's dark, so have fun with that. That's cool. 2nd and 1 at the 34. I'm kind of gonna look to run here. I know that's stupid, but we're very fast. So we get to the 48, pick up a 14. Let's just have Tyler do everything. This is a Tyler do everything type of game. From the 48, it's 1st and 10. Tyler to Devontae, wide open, outruns Justin Simmons. You stupid, dumb idiot. You fell down this time instead of getting an interception. Devontae Adams touchdown. Raiders chip away at the lead, and it's still dark in here. Defense got to stop, so we have a chance to take the lead here. It is still dark. They have not fixed the power outage. 3:45 left in the 2nd quarter. Tyler will look to throw and hits Alec Pierce for a pickup of 3. I think I could have gained more just running it, to be honest. Well, I'm back to only throwing the football because it's the only thing Tyler knows how to do after the season he just had. 2nd and 7 from the 48. Launching one. No way. No way. Oh, laying out for Jonathan Mingo, but couldn't reach it. That makes it a 3rd down and 7 from the 48. Tyler, can he find his man? He can. It's Michael Mayer. And he holds on through the contact. It's a 1st and 10 for the Raiders. When will the lights turn back on is a question that I have. 1st and 10 at the 43. Josh Jacobs, pick up a 4. I don't know why this lighting bug happens. And how has it not been fixed? 2nd and 6 from the 40. As we'll lob one up for Devontae. Dude, he had a step and then he sidestepped. He shimmied and lost his step. He beat his man off the line, and then I'm like, okay, cool, he's gonna break away here. And then why is he going over here? Where's he going? Minute 55 left in the 2nd. Oh, is it getting brighter? It's very slowly getting brighter, I think. As we will throw Michael Mayer, or is that Alec Pierce? It's one of the white guys. It's Alec Pierce. 1st and 10 to the 29. Minute and a half left as Tyler will look to throw again. Oh, Michael Mayer wide open. Get a bunch of extra yards, buddy. Preach that. To the 16, we'll call it timeout. I thought it was getting brighter, and now it's not getting brighter anymore. 1st and 10 from the 16. Goes screenplay. Jacobs not going to get the block, and he is incapable of breaking tackles. So it's 2nd and 8. 1 minute remains. I just realized if we win another Super Bowl, that'll be 2 Super Bowls for Josh McDaniels, bro. Yuck. As we hit Michael Mayer, can he find the end zone? No. Pushed out at the 3:46 seconds. I'm tempted to just immediately go to Jonathan Mingo, but instead I'll immediately go to Michael Mayer, and it didn't work. Great. 20 seconds left from the 2. Tyler is going to take off to run. Get a block, Josh. It doesn't matter. That defender is clueless. Touchdown Raiders on the ground from Tyler Gibson, and we will take the lead, hopefully heading into the half. There's basically no time left for the Chiefs, but any time is too much time for Patrick Mahomes. The lights are back on. Let's go. 1st and 10 at the 20 for the Raiders. It's the 2nd half. The Chiefs started with the football and were unable to score. So with 8.5 minutes left, it is the 3rd quarter. We find Alec Pierce over the middle, and he holds on for a first. Game had me a little scared that we were going to lose for a second. 1st and 10 at the 31. It's play action. And you already know what time it is. It's cheese play time. Jonathan Mingo, 1st to the 50. One thing, if I do leave the Raiders this offseason, is I will miss the playbook. I kind of like this playbook. Obviously, I've played with it a ton. What is Joshua Jacobs doing? Josh Jacobs, Jingleheimer Schmidt. 2nd and 11. Jonathan Mingo is just open in the middle of the field. Big first. To the 29, just under 200 yards for the day for Tyler. You know what's crazy is that Madden has existed for as many years as it has. Why don't they track playoff stats? in Madden. That is ridiculous. How is that not a thing? As I'll run out of bounds with Tyler, another pickup of 5. I'm very curious of Tyler's all-time playoff stats. I know for the entirety of last year's Super Bowl run, I didn't throw a pick. So the fact that I've already thrown a pick is a terrible sign. And Michael Mayer touchdown. And we will take a 2-possession lead. Michael Mayer, the touchdown machine, despite missing a number of games this season, nearly led the team in yards and touchdowns, got beat out by Devontae in the final couple of weeks. Crazy throw from Tyler, crazy touchdown from Michael. So the Chiefs scored, added 6, went for 2, I would assume, to try to make it a 3-point game rather than a 4-point game, and missed the attempt. So it's 21-16, which is great for us because a field goal puts us up by 8, but Josh Jacobs does not know how to run forward. It's actually crazy. I think he is allergic to the forward run. 2nd and 8. I mean, it was a pickup of 2. That's at least a little bit forward, I guess. Davante Adams, open over the middle. Oh, and he's gone. Nobody's going to catch him. Justin Simmons might actually, but nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown, Davante Adams. Beat his man. Beat Justin Simmons down the field. His 2nd big touchdown grab of the day. Look at the broken tackle. Safety over pursued. Davante gone. We're in the 4th quarter. It is 28-16. The Raiders primed to win this ball game. Handoff Jacobs, can't run forward. Falls forward though for 4 yards. 7 rushes for 29. On 2nd and 6 from the 24, we'll go Jacobs again. It's an outside run. I feel like he waits so long to turn it up the field. But, I mean, he got a first. I can't complain. But actually, I can complain, and I will complain, because the running AI, I swear, is only terrible when it's my dude. Like, Josh Jacobs smokes me in the Broncos franchise. He's the most intelligent runner ever, because he's like a 99 overall. But in this, Also, I'm just remembering, did Josh Jacobs do like anything in the regular season in real life? 1st and 10 from the 44, just chewing the clock. This should be a dub in the divisional round. Suddenly, the blocking is fantastic, and Josh Jacobs is killing it, now averaging 6.5 a carry after back-to-back-to-back good carries. I'm tossing. I'm leaving the Chiefs time, and we're not chewing clock because of incompletions. As we'll go screen, Josh Jacobs. How is that block missed? That's crazy. Now it's 4th and 8. Oh, that was a free first down. I'm guessing we attempt a field goal here. 31-16, I'd feel better about than 28-16. The Chiefs did answer. They're now down by 8. It's 31-23 with 4.5 minutes remaining. Patrick Mahomes is inevitable, as Tyler will keep and then die immediately. A loss of 3. Well, they read that the whole way, didn't they? As we'll let as much time as humanly possible tick off the clock. And we should probably look to throw here, right? It just needs to be a completion so that we chew clock. Try to hit Devontae, and it works. And he slides forward for the first. That is a huge first down. That first down obviously doesn't completely seal the game, but it gets us pretty close, as we will continue to just chew clock and then hand it off to Josh Jacobs, who tried to truck a second too early. And now it's 2nd and 7. It was like, since it's not 2nd and long, we can run it again to just keep the clock moving. 2.5 minutes left in the divisional. Handoff, Jacobs gets 2. Sets up a 3rd and 5, and we can get to the 2-minute warning. A first down here would pretty much end the game. Not completely, but it'd get close, as we've just got Jonathan Mingo completely by himself on the right. That's a first. He did go out of bounds, so it's going to stop the clock, but now they have to use all of their timeouts. Also, we are in field goal range. I mean, a long field goal from here, but that would put the game completely out of reach. So 1:50 left. Jacobs gets nothing, but we're burning those KC timeouts. 2nd and 10. Jacobs up the gut, and now we're well in field goal range. Kansas City burns their 2nd timeout. 1:48 remains, and we will run it one more time to Josh Jacobs just to confirm the lost timeout. It'll be 4th and 3, and for the love of Christ, Madden, if you fake a field goal here and the Chiefs tie it up, I will freak out. Just by the way, I'm just throwing that out there. We're going to watch the play-by-play to hopefully see what happens. Okay, 53-yard field goal. We had a penalty and he still made it. So it's 34-23. This game is pretty much over. Mahomes will probably make some crazy stuff happen. Rashee Rice, 28-yard pickup, 14 for DPJ, 4 for Irv Smith, only 50 seconds left. Now only 48 seconds left. Ernest Jones. Pass knocked away by Terrell Edmonds. 4th and 6. Oh, they settled for the field goal. Smart. And then they failed to get the onside kick. So we will take a knee and end the game. The divisional round is ours. We live in an alternate universe where there is a quarterback who continues to dominate Patrick Mahomes, and his name is Tyler Gibson. In real life, Patrick Mahomes owns everybody else, but in our universe, Tyler Gibson is slowly becoming the GOAT. And he's definitely, actually, I can't say he's surpassed Mahomes yet. He's getting close. Maybe with this 3rd Super Bowl, he will surpass Mahomes. But I said 3rd Super Bowl. This will only be Tyler's 2nd Super Bowl. I'm completely an idiot. Anyway, Patrick Mahomes, 112.1 rating, 331 yards, 75% completion percentage, 1 touchdown, no picks. Tyler, 326, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick on 77%. And that pick was Michael Mayer's fault, rushing Devon Achane, who has killed me in 2 big games before. Didn't do a whole lot today. Josh Jacobs was actually pretty good, 5.2 a carry. Tyler had a few carries. Receiving, Rashee Rice, 11 for 133. But if we look at the Raiders, it's Michael Mayer, 6 for 65 and a tutty. Mingo, 5 for 84. And Davante Adams, 4 for 149 and 2 touchdowns. We advance to the conference championship, and it'll be against the Ravens, who did beat us this season. They were one of our 3 losses. They beat us, I think, 17-14, and they beat the Titans 14-7. On the opposite side, it's the Bears versus the Vikings, the 3 versus the 7 seed, as 2 NFC North teams managed to make it to the NFC Championship game. The Vikings shut out the Eagles 21-0 in the divisional round. We are living in an alternate universe where the Raiders, the Bears, and the Vikings are all Super Bowl caliber teams, which is weird. That's just weird to say. Anyway, I'll get through these activities. We'll move on to the conference championship against the Ravens. For today's game, we've got +2 stamina, +2 throw mid, and +1 awareness. That's actually for the whole team. And of course, in order to make it to the Super Bowl, we have to beat 2 teams that beat us in the regular season, being the Chiefs and the Ravens. We only had 3 losses all year, and we had to play 2 of them in order to get to the Super Bowl. This could very well be Tyler Gibson's last game at Allegiant Stadium. We've made the conference championship the last 2 seasons as the 1 seed, but Tyler may be leaving depending on whether or not his player option is picked up. In real life, obviously it would be, but I just have no clue how it's going to work in Madden. But here we go. AFC Championship game starts now. The Raiders start with the football today, and we shall see if the lights go out once again. 1st and 10 from the 25 to start the day. We'll go to Alec Pierce. And he makes the catch, actually, a pickup of 5. From the 30, we'll go to Josh for the first time today. Decides to cut it back way too late, but hits the fattest stiff arm I've ever seen. I'm chasing him down. He's hidden behind the scoreboard. Oh my God, Tyler. Oh my God. Did anybody see that? Tyler just pancaked somebody. That was crazy. Tyler Gibson wants this Super Bowl. He wants his 2nd one. And in order to do so, he'll do anything, including kill people. It's Jordan Poyer. Bang! That pancake, by the way, completely unnecessary. The play was over. But whatever. It is what it is. 1st and 10. As, oh my God, just lob it up to Michael Mayer. Maybe he makes something happen. Incomplete. We were under pressure. Not my fault. 2nd and 10 at the 41. Tyler. Back to throw. Has Davante Adams wide open in the middle of the field. Gets to the 19. 1st and 10. Will the Raiders strike first? From the 19, Tyler. Oh, I thought I had so much room to run. Instead, we take a sack. 2nd and 11. Only a loss of 1, so not the worst thing that's ever happened to the team. On 2nd down, Tyler. Michael Mayer. Tutty. Easy peasy. Michael Mayer quickly becoming the best tight end in the NFL if he isn't already. A touchdown here in the conference championship, and the Raiders will take the lead first. The Ravens can't score. The Raiders have a chance to take a 2-possession lead. So we'll throw this for Alec Pierce. And it is a free 8 yards. 2nd and 2 from the 21. Tyler, a fake, and then looking downfield for Jonathan Mingo. Outruns a defender completely by himself, but chased down from behind. Gets to the 35 in Raven territory. 1st and 10 after the big play. And Tyler's back to throw. Wants Michael Mayer. Oh my God, that probably should have been a pick 6. On 2nd and 10, I'm going to look to throw one more time. Niles Quick. Oh, not Niles Quick. That makes it 3rd down and 10 from the 35. As Tyler back to pass again, and oh my God. I wanted to run, and then Matthew Judon, who's on the Ravens, he covered the edge way too well. 4th and 14. Probably a field goal attempt, I would assume. So we do add the field goal. It is 1st and 10 from the 25 for the Raiders. The Ravens cannot score as Davante Adams dusted his man and Tyler missed the throw. Oh my God, that's a free touchdown, Tyler Gibson. That's a free touchdown. Even with the 90 overall passing accuracies, Tyler will still miss stupid little throws like that, but not this one. To Davante Adams to about midfield. Still the 1st quarter, by the way. Felt like that first game went by stupid fast, and this game has been going by very, very slow. 1st and 10 from the 48. Jonathan Mingo wide open, middle of the field. Weird throwing angle from Tyler Gibson. Doesn't matter. 1st to the 35. We got to the 35 last drive, and that's where it stalled. Hopefully not this time. 1st and 10. Tyler back to throw. That's a pick. Yeah, that zone fooled me. It pranked me. I got pranked by the zone. I thought, it's Matt Judon again. I thought he was going to follow the running back, so I thought I just had that receiver. I got pranked. The lights have gone out again. It's 1st and 10 of the 27. What is wrong with the lighting in this stupid building? Huh? Somebody explain. As I don't know how that's not a penalty. I feel like I was past the line of scrimmage. Ravens scored, by the way. It is 10-7 now. 2nd quarter only really just begun. 1st and 10 from the 44, as we'll look to throw again with Tyler Gibson. And we love just running to the left. Just running when there's no need to run, basically. That's my MO. On 2nd and 10, we're going to run. We're going to slide. Oh, that's a late hit. 1st and 10, though. How does this bug happen? I don't understand. It didn't happen all season, and now suddenly we're in the playoffs. It happens back-to-back games. It's got to be, like, maybe I need to restart my game or something. Josh Jacobs, good Lord. Why am I talking about it being dark when he gets all the way to the 17? In the red zone now are the Raiders. 1st and 10 from the 17. It's play action. We're going Niles Quick. Should have been a touchdown. Another bad throw from Tyler Gibson. He's missed 2 touchdowns now. Let's try 2nd and 10 with 7 minutes left. Jonathan Mingo. Touchdown Raiders. The stupidest throw Tyler's ever made, as he just likes to run around and then throw it randomly. And it works out like a good chunk of the time, like probably like 80% of the time on the run. Tyler's good. As this one finds the end zone. Surprised Tyler didn't get absolutely drilled there. And we will extend our lead once again. 1st and 10 from the 9. Ravens couldn't score. As, it's getting bright and then it's dark again. Niles Quick on the reception. To the 22, 1st and 10. We have a lot of time to get more points. Sorry that I'm playing like an absolute maniac during this playoff game. I have been recording Madden all day, and I am just mentally not here anymore as I lose 8 yards. Fantastic. Just a mental fatigue, of playing Madden all day. On 2nd and 18, Tyler will dump this off to, I think that's Alec Ingold. A 1st down would be pretty sick here. I can't lie. 3rd and 15. Just lob it up. Bro, Tyler, throw accurately. One time down the field. You have 90 deep accuracy, and you suck. Dude, the Ravens are terrible. Oh, actually, they added a field goal. They're not that bad. I take it back, as that's a blitz, but we get it to Michael Mayer in time. There's time. We can definitely add more points. I don't know why I'm hurrying it up. I just want to beat the 2-minute warning, as we'll look to throw with Tyler. Glad I did, because there's Davante. Easiest money. I feel like the longer this series has gone on, the more unhinged I've gotten with it. Specifically, I think the commentary has gotten like super unhinged for no reason. It's just me losing my mind playing Madden. Which anyone who plays Madden will tell you that this game is like mind numbing. I swear I lose brain cells when I play this game. It's crazy. I pressed triangle. Triangle, not a player on the field. Is that grounding? You're joking. Tell me how that's grounding. Did it not get back to the line of scrimmage? There was a guy in the area for sure. The game wants me to run the ball because it thinks I can't convert a 3rd and 21. Well, that's where you're wrong. Actually, you're probably right, to be honest, but I want you to be wrong, so I'm gonna I'm going to try my best to have you be wrong. This is the time Tyler's accurate. Holy God, it's red inaccurate? Red. There's also a flag, which is probably holding. Holding on the offense. Wow, shocker. Called that one. Cole Strange. And we'll punt. The Ravens had to punt it away. They did pin us pretty deep. We're starting at the 9.5. There's 44 seconds left in the first half. So we'll go Michael Mayer to the outside. Get out of bounds. No way he stayed in bounds. These players, they never went to school, even though you're required to play college ball in order to come to the NFL. But somehow all of them managed to avoid getting intelligent. I don't know why I'm angry. Things are working out. It's 1st and 10. And I'm going to roll to the right. And then I'm going to run out of bounds. Did I get out of bounds? Please? Right? I got out of bounds. I did get out of bounds, according to the ref. 12 seconds. So we're running 4 verticals, which is the only play you can run with 12 seconds. Alec Pierce. We don't have any timeouts, so we'll go to halftime. The Ravens started with the football and had to punt. The lights are back on, by the way. That's sick. We're pinned at the 7 again. Their punter is crazy. As we'll go for Jonathan Mingo. It's a cheese play. You already know. And it's a big pickup to the 37. 352 yards for TG. 7 minutes left in the third. 1st and 10. Tyler throws, finding Mingo. Somehow these throws are all accurate, but if Tyler has to throw it more than, I don't know, 20 yards down the field, it's inaccurate every time. He's getting absolutely drilled every play where we have to throw short, but it's perfect accuracy. Guy's actually a menace. This is why I don't run the ball. This is only the second run. Actually, the first one was huge, but whatever. I have to have something to complain about, and I think it's just the running game. I think that's just what I've chosen to complain about. Alec Pierce, over the middle, first to the 37, the opposite 37. All right, let's start running the ball, maybe chewing a little bit of clock. Obviously, we still need to score some points this half, I would say. I wouldn't expect the Ravens to necessarily not score again, although they've continued to not score. Another big pickup for Josh. I should let him run the ball all the time. Oh, wait, Devontae one-on-one? Thoughts? Devontae one-on-one. Dust his man. I mean, yeah. You don't leave Devontae Adams one-on-one in press coverage. It's just going to burn you every time. As long as Tyler is accurate, it's getting a touchdown for Devontae Adams, because he just beat his man off the line. No safety help over the top. Touchdown Raiders, 24-10. Here we come, Super Bowl. Ravens still cannot score. It is 1st and 10 from the 9, 3:40 left in the third. I'm going to hand off to Josh Jacobs, even though that was a read option where I should have kept it. Read options where I keep it, they never work. And you know what's crazy is they used to work. I feel like in season 1, I ran read option all the time, and it worked most of the time. 3rd and 5, Josh Jacobs. Oh my God, he just single-handedly let the Ravens back into the game. And he's injured. He tore his freaking hamstring. Look at him holding his leg. Josh, buddy. Come on, pal. Single-handedly just let the Ravens back into this football game. They score immediately. It's 24-17. Let's check the medical center. He has an ankle sprain, so he'll miss 2 quarters, which is just the rest of the game. 1st and 10 from the 25, so I guess we're doing everything through the air now. Jonathan Mingo is wide open because it's a cheese play. I'm telling you guys, that is probably the most busted play in Madden this year. This is the play. It's called Close PA Cross. And there's a couple of them, PA Cross. And you're just going to see that your wide receiver 2 is just going to be wide open every single time. I mean, it is genuinely busted. It is stupid. That's by far the most busted play I've come across, at least against the CPU. I think obviously good online players would, counter it. By the way, we were just absolutely rolling on this drive. I should stop doing that play because, I mean, it is just way too good. It is just way too good. Devontae Adams. Another touchdown for Devontae, another touchdown for the Raiders, and we are well on our way to another Super Bowl. I may have spoken too soon. The Ravens are actually keeping it close ever since the fumble by Josh Jacobs. It's 24-30. 7:40 remains. As we'll go to Michael Mayer and pick up 5, just under 500 yards for Tyler Gibson. It's the man, the myth, the legend, Floyd Hazelwood in the backfield with Josh Jacobs injured. He'll get the carry, and he'll get 3, 3rd and 2. I don't want to give the Ravens the ball back here. That just seems like a loss if we do. Go to Michael Mayer. He didn't get the first. Oh, just run your route a little bit deeper, buddy. Just a little bit deeper. Now it's 4th and 1. Ravens do actually get the ball back. They could take the lead here. The Ravens have taken the lead. A minute 17 remains, 31-30. It's time for some dramatic music. Can Tyler lead a game-winning drive in the AFC Championship game? We'll start to Alec Pierce for a pickup. A minute remains. Tyler back to throw again. Just dump it off to our man Eric Gray, record holder for single game yards. We're already to the 48. So we only need to get in field goal range, obviously. A field goal wins the game. So we'll look to throw Alec Pierce over the middle by himself. We'll call our first timeout, and we're already to field goal range. It's just that simple when your name's TG. Now, I think we just let Eric Gray run the ball a bit, run the clock down, get a little bit more yardage. They call a timeout. I'd love to get them to burn their timeouts, but also I don't want to just continue to run the ball. I think we could run the ball one more time. We run it with Floyd here on 2nd and 6. Good running room. He gets a first. He fumbles. Oh my God, we just lost. Oh my God, we just lost. No way. This is why I don't let other people have the football. Josh Jacobs fumbles to get the Ravens back into the game. And now Floyd Hazelwood, I think a 2nd or 3rd year man, just fumbled to lose us. We just lost. We only have 2 timeouts. We can't stop the clock enough. We had a free win. And he fumbles the ball to lose the AFC Championship game to the Ravens. Absolute heartbreak here in Vegas as Lamar Jackson just gets to kneel it a couple times, and we just have to watch the clock hit 0 as we lose by 1, 31-30 in the AFC Championship game here in year 4 of Tyler Gibson. And you can't blame Tyler. 524 yards passing, 4 touchdowns. Did have the pick, of course, but I don't think that pick had a huge effect on the game. I think what had a huge effect on the game was 2 fumbles by 2 different running backs. If we take a look at player stats, Tyler, a 141.6 rating, 31 of 40, 77% completion percentage, 4 touchdowns, 1 pick, 524 passing yards. Probably the best performance by a quarterback in a playoff loss in NFL history, if I had to guess. Lamar Jackson sucked. Less than 50% completion percentage, 162 yards, 1 touchdown. He was really good on the ground, though. I'll give him that. He did have 61 yards. Isaiah Pacheco's a Raven, apparently, had 64 yards and 2 touchdowns. Josh Jacobs fumbled and then got injured, but was playing well before that. And then Floyd Hazelwood just lost us this football game with that last fumble. I mean, all he has to do is hold on to the football and go down. We take a couple knees, we kick a field goal, and we are on our way to the Super Bowl. That is the stupidest way to lose out on a Super Bowl berth that I have ever seen. Jonathan Mingo, 9 for 212. Like I said, that cheese play is disgusting. Alec Pierce, 7 for 117. Devontae, 5 for 90. Dylan Turbin, a rookie, 5 for 74. Michael Mayer, 5 for 48 and a touchdown. Paris Campbell, 4 for 35 and a touchdown. God, what a heartbreaker, bro. Well, if we take a look at the playoff bracket, after losing to the Ravens, they will face off against the 7 seed Vikings in the Super Bowl. They beat the Bears 14-10. They evidently have a very good defense because they have not allowed more than 14 points during this playoff run. Should be us over the Ravens. Floyd Hazelwood probably, getting some seriously obscene comments on Twitter right now, if I had to guess. Cost us a opportunity at back-to-back Super Bowl wins, which is something that has only happened once in like the last 22 years, at least in the Madden series. Obviously, I know the Chiefs just won their back-to-back Super Bowls, but they haven't had back-to-back Super Bowls in this series at the very least. We'll take a look at the Pro Bowl. Obviously, Tyler's going to make it. He won the MVP. He is a 91 overall now. Pat Mahomes made it. Justin Herbert made it. T-Law, Joe Burrow, Najee Harris, Jonathan Taylor, Joe Mixon, Damian Pierce. Feel free to pause if you want to see who made it. Devontae Adams, of course. Michael Mayers, the tight end, 1 for the AFC. He's only up to an 88 overall. I would have guessed he was way higher than that, to be honest with you. Laramie Tunsil. Feel free to pause, take a look if you are interested in who made it. Oh, my heart, bro. I can't believe we lose like that. I'll advance the week. So who is going to win the Super Bowl? Let's take a look at yearly awards first. We, of course, won the MVP. In the AFC, we won Offensive Player of the Year. Second was Devontae Adams. Defensive Player of the Year is also Raiders, Max Crosby. Defensive Rookie of the Year is Dylan Turbin, who, of course, we just lost to. Niles Quick was 4th. He did have a pretty good rookie year, despite being the 2nd string tight end. Defensive Rookie of the Year was Lance Lawrence. No Raiders to speak of here. Best quarterback, Tyler Gibson, of course, course, best running back, Jonathan Taylor. Best wide receiver, Devontae Adams. Best offensive lineman, Cesar Ruiz. Best defensive lineman is Micah Parsons. Interesting. Oh, that's because Max Crosby is considered a linebacker, so he won best linebacker. Best defensive back was PS2, and best kicker was Chad Ryland. On the NFC side, Jalen Hurts was Opoy. Depoy was Aiden Hutchinson. Dwayne Smith was the offensive rookie of the year. Defensive rookie of the year was Zaire Jordan. Best QB is Justin Herbert. Best running back, Najee Harris. Best wide receiver is Cooper Kupp. Best offensive lineman is Chris Lindstrom. Best defensive lineman is Aiden Hutchinson. Best linebacker is Kayvon Thibodeau. And best defensive back is an award that doesn't exist. Never mind, it popped up, is Trayvon Diggs. Best kicker is Luke Burbank. I wish there were a way I could like watch the Super Bowl happen somehow, but you just can't. I just have to advance the week. I wouldn't want to actually watch it, but it'd be cool to see the play-by-play and at least commentate that or something. So many features they could add to this. Like I could do that in a franchise mode, but in superstar mode, nope. 2026 season recap. Holy cow. The Ravens absolutely dominate the Vikings, and Lamar Jackson wins Super Bowl MVP. Finally getting his Super Bowl. Took him a while. 49-14. That tells me that we would have just absolutely took a dump on that Vikings team had we made it, because I think we were a way better team than the Ravens, but, you know, Floyd Hazelwood just had to toss the game. But anyway, Tyler, as you can see on the yearly awards, wins MVP and Offensive Player of the Year. And that's it. I guess really quickly, I'll advance through the offseason and we'll see what happens. Advance week through staff week. Obviously, these are things that we don't necessarily care about at staff week. And then there'll be the re-signing stuff. I'm guessing that there's going to be a 5th year with the Raiders. It'll be a 5th year option. Your team has offered you a new contract. Oh, here we go, baby. I can accept or decline the new contract. $78.2 million over 4 years. This offer is below my estimated market value. 350 XP per game, 350 whatever that is per game. My estimated market value is $211 million. This offer is the top 0% of contracts in the NFL and top 1% for your position, but it's below my market value. So I'm gonna decline. The offer was withdrawn. What happens? I mostly just want to see what happens. We're still technically with the Raiders. We advance the week. We go to free agency. Will we be able to sign with anyone? Time to sign a new contract. Let's see what offers we get, baby. Finally, something new happening. Wow, that offer's terrible from the Bears. We can pick like literally anyone. We're getting offers from everyone. 166 over 3 years with the Colts. Cowboys 111 over 2 years. 221 over 4 years. Who are we gonna pick? Do we stick with the Raiders for 2 more seasons, who significantly improved their offer after a poor first offer? Or do we head to the NFC and try to get some teams that haven't won the Super Bowl in a number of years a Super Bowl? We could go to the Cowboys. Finally get them some playoff wins. Finally get them a Super Bowl championship for the first time in several decades. We could go to the 49ers, a team that seems to make the Super Bowl every single year, but cannot get it done. We could go to the Falcons, a team that lost the infamous 28-3 Super Bowl. We could go to the Panthers, the team that lost the Super Bowl to the Broncos in 2015 and haven't been close since. There's obviously some AFC teams I could go to as well. I'm looking to leave. I want to go to the NFC or stay with the Raiders. That's what I'm feeling. I will be signing with